Alright, welcome back to Hot Topics TV, y'all. You already know if the topic is hot, we're on it. Check this story out. Missing corrections officer who willingly participated in a murder suspect's escape. Now, this murder suspect is not just a suspect. He did it. And I'm going to explain to you how I know that he did it, or we know that he did it. But let's talk about the corrections officer helping him to escape and then escaping with him. I'm going to be honest with you for a minute. Just by looking at her, I don't know if she was born with a cleft palate or, kids can be so mean. So I could imagine her growing up as one of those people that all the boys looked the other way. She didn't really have boyfriends. The boys weren't going crazy over her and all that. She's the kind of person that stuck to her job. She was faithful to her duties, her job. They have a report out that says they don't even think she had a traffic ticket. She ever gotten even a traffic ticket. She was a straight flyer. She was never late for work. She did 17 years in the Department of Corrections. And her position that she had risen to in the Department of Corrections is kind of bothersome because she was high ranking. So she did a whole bunch of different stuff and it ended up with her last day on the job. Her last day on the job, she escapes and took a man with her. Okay, so Alabama. The latest news is that Alabama authorities believe that the missing correctional officer willingly helped the murder suspect to escape. A sheriff who is working on the case released some information. This is marking the latest twist in the incident that has sparked a massive manhunt since last Friday, and they still have not been able to locate both of them. Lauderdale County Sheriff Rick Singleton told ABC's Good Morning America, this is how big this has gotten. Right? The corrections officer that disappeared with the murder suspect. It's on Good Morning America. There's a big old manhunt going on countrywide. They're looking in all corners and crevices of the United States of America. They cannot find them. They're probably in Mexico chilling somewhere. All right. But the pieces of the puzzle, he said, are falling into place to give authorities more clarity about Corrections Officer Vicky White's involvement in the disappearance of inmate Casey Cole White. Vicky White. Casey Cole White. They both have the same last name. Now, while they both share the same last name, they are not related. I know he probably sweet-talked her. One of those bashful girls who never really got told she was pretty. He sweet-talked her. He told her all the nice stuff. I mean, listen, convicts are locked in, right? They have all the time in the world to figure out a person, to read a person, to see which one of the COs are weak. And then they prey on the weak, right? So he told her all the nice things about her. He probably started off the joke like this, or the introduction like this. Hey, we have the same last name, Officer White. We're probably related. And she's like, nah, I don't think we're related. Nobody in my family would do what you're in here for. And he's like, you'd be surprised. Not everybody in here is guilty, baby. And then she goes home and she's thinking, he's so handsome and he's tall. I wonder if. And that's how it starts. Plant that seed and the seed grew. Now, while the two share the same last name, it says that they're not related. Singleton also said that all of our employees, and myself included, we were really, really, really hoping that she did not participate willingly. But all indications are that she absolutely did. Why were they really, 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 really hoping? Because it was one of their stellar officers. They can't believe. They're still in shock that she actually participated. They were hoping he had her at knife point. He had her at gunpoint. He forced her to. But she willingly set up this man's escape and helped him to escape. A murder suspect. We're very disappointed in that. Singleton told Good Morning America, and he said that we had the utmost trust in her. This is her position, not only as an employee of the Department of Corrections, She is also the Assistant Director of Corrections. It gets no sweeter than that. He added that the employees didn't see that coming either with her. No one saw it coming. They call her a hard worker with a unblemished record, 17 years on the job. He told CNN that the special relationship between the corrections officer and the escapee was noted by the other inmates. The other inmates saw it, and the other inmates started to talk, right? They were telling that, yo, John's getting Casey White, he's getting special extra food on his tray, and he's getting special privileges to go places in the building where no one else is getting those kind of privileges to go and stuff like that, right? And it was all coming from her. She was the one that was making sure he was taken care of while he was behind bars. I guess she felt so much for him, she figured, I'm going to have to spend some time with you outside of these bars, so I got to break you out. The sad reality is if they catch her ass, she's going to be behind those bars in a woman prison where she won't be able to be with him anyhow. So she just messed up her whole life. Now, there's more to her than this. An arrest warrant has been issued for her on Monday. This is according to the sheriff's office and according to the U.S. Marshal Services. Casey White, who was 38 years old, disappeared on Friday and was charged with 2 counts of capital murder in September of 2020 in the stabbing of 58-year-old Connie Ridgway. He killed a woman in 2020, and that's one of the things he was in there for. He's getting ready to go to trial for that. He confessed to that murder, and he was awaiting trial in the Lauderdale County Jail. So, back to when I started the video, I said he's the murderer. I don't know why the newspaper is saying that he is a suspect, because he confessed. All evidence pointed towards him. That is why they arrested him, and upon arresting him, he confessed that he did it. And he's been behind bars ever since. This is a confessed murderer. She's brave because she ran away as a woman with a man who is behind bars for killing a woman, stabbing her to death. The Marshal Services reward notice for Casey White also noted that he was already serving time for a 2015 crime spree that involved a home invasion, carjacking, and police chase. He was seen leaving the parking lot of the facility with Vicky White, the corrections officer, on surveillance footage. Damn. Now, Vicky White, the corrections officer, she allegedly said that she was going to drop Casey White, the suspect, the murder suspect, off. She was going to drop him off at the county courthouse for a mental health evaluation. What was she going to do? Drop him off by himself? She's transporting the prisoner by herself, no handcuffs. She said that she was leaving to seek some medical attention herself because she wasn't feeling too good. So I'll take him today. I'm just going to drop him off over there, and then I'm going to take myself into the doctor because I'm not feeling too good today. The initial investigation revealed that there was no mental health evaluation appointment scheduled for the convict, Casey White, and that Vicky White, the correction officer, she never showed up to any medical facility at all. She had no appointment for herself either. She planned the escape, and that was the excuse. Everybody had their guards down. Everybody trusted her, believed that she would do exactly what she said she was going to do. I mean, they had no reason not to. This is the person who has never been late for work in 17 years. This is the person who has never taken a day off for whatever. She has a stellar record. 17 years of dedication, and was just getting ready to retire. Friday, the day the pair vanished, was supposed to be Vicky White's last day at work because she had already put in paperwork to start her retirement. Earlier that week, Singleton said that she also sold her house a month ago, leading up to this. She sold her house and she cashed out all her monies that she had. I don't know, I guess she cashed out the 401k or something, or whatever she had in savings, and she was ready to go. So you see, she's been planning this for a while, right? Right. And now it's hard to get to them because she has a good amount of money and she has access to hard, cold cash. This is why I'm saying she might be chilling in Mexico somewhere while they're looking everywhere in the United States of America for her. He also told reporters that Vicky White violated the policy that requires 2 sworn deputies to be present while transporting inmates. Well, hell, the funny thing about this whole thing is her superiors are still pretending as if they don't really know what's going on. We're not too sure about the relationship between the two. We're not sure if it's romantic. We were hoping that she didn't do it willingly. This is their language, right? End of the day, the truth is she was fucking that man. A correction officer was sleeping with a prisoner. That's what it was. And the prisoner got into her head and got her to orchestrate his escape. Not only that, got her to sell her house, gather up all her money, and sold her a bag of bullshit that we were going to run off into the sunset happily ever after, and I'll never leave you, and you'll be mine forever, and I'll love you, and I'll protect you. I think this guy's like 6 feet 9 inches tall and 300 and something, almost 400 pounds, so he's a big dude, right? And I guess, like I said before, she ain't one of them women that everybody used to look at and be like, oh, you're so beautiful. She didn't get a lot of guys' compliments. So this big old tall man who she thinks is handsome is giving her all this attention. And she figured, hey, I'm retiring at the end of the month anyways, so I might as well go out with a bang. Leave your comments in the comments section below. Tell me what you think about this one. You know, I've heard stories before of female guards in male prisons, and, you know, you got a male prisoner or a couple of male prisoners in there, you know, doing the blowing it back out, even though she got a husband at home and all this other stuff. So sometimes when I hear these prisoners tell their stories, you kind of not want to believe them. But when things like this happen, it makes you say, I'll catch you on the next video. And I'll stay on top of this story to see what happens next. Are they going to get caught? Are they in the clear? Are they somewhere on a beach in Acapulco sipping Mai Tais with an umbrella and a drink? Where are they? We wait to find out. I'll catch you on the next video. Hit that subscribe button. It's Hot Topics TV. I'm out. Peace.